ATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the heat was on today, 98 degrees the official high, which was not only makes today the hottest day on the calendar year so far, but also set a record back to 1911 when we saw 97 degrees. So record heat out there, the heat index up to 105, and tomorrow another hot one. But plenty of changes on the way. We have a dynamic pattern setting up, so let's set the stage for what's to come as we go into later this week. First off, though, out there today, man, the kids are doing that soccer thing, and boy, you can tell. One, I look at the shadows. It's midday. There's not much of a shadow that they're casting. It's hot out there. Cumulus clouds helping with some of the sunshine, but hopefully everybody's staying hydrated. And those kids are young. They can handle the heat a lot better than some of us older adults can. That's for sure. So let's take a look at the big picture of what's going on. We have this ridge of high pressure that was dominating in the forecast over the weekend. That has slipped to the southeast. So one, we're going to watch this disturbance down here. That's going to probably help it shuttle off to the north. And then we have this upper level low that's going to interact and draw that tropical disturbance northward, or at least the moisture from the system, and it's all going to manifest across southeast Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi as we head into Thursday. Now, locally this afternoon, it's just been plain old hot and humid with a few pop-up late afternoon showers and storms. Local Doppler radars indicating best action down across Vermilion Parish. Nice looking cell here as we get between Kaplan and Gaydon, and to the south by the Lions Point area as well. Farther to the north and west, you can see what's called the outflow boundary. This is the breath of wind coming out from that thunderstorm, giving folks maybe a little bit of cloud cover, maybe even a few sprinkles as that's pushing through the Jennings area right now. And then farther to the south and east we go, and we see scattered activity across lower St. Mary Parish, mostly scattered showers and storms. Again, this activity will begin to diminish as we lose the daytime heating, and then a few more showers out as we get into the Atchafalaya Basin. So let's open it on up, look at our disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico. This is a 24-hour loop here, and although looking a little bit better organized than yesterday, we don't have convection around the center of where we think this low pressure system is, and the center is kind of elongated, oriented northwest to the east-southeast, but this would be the area I'd watch later on tonight for storms to start flaring back up, and it's usually a nighttime thing with tropical systems, so we'll watch this area later on tonight, and we might even see that beginning by 10 o'clock tonight. National Hurricane Center puts the low somewhere down here. It gives it they give it a 60% chance of development over the next 48 hours, which could be a weak tropical depression or maybe even a weak tropical storm at some point. And then the tropical models bring the system generally on a north-northeastward track, interacting with that upper low. And that's also reflected in the European model here with a closed low pressure system. This could be a depression or a tropical storm just north and east of Corpus Christi by early Thursday, but the European model is having problems with the upper level low interacting with this system and actually weakens it, but might enhance the rainfall in some spots. So we really can't tell you what to expect other than strong southerly winds on the coast, tides coming up 2 to 3 feet, maybe more, and the threat of locally heavy rainfall as we go into Thursday. By Friday, the system begins to move out, lingering rain and storms, and then this weather system will continue to produce locally heavy rainfall over the southeast for several days to come. And here's the good news. About a week from today, at least the European model indicating a little bit of a cool front and drier northerly winds, which will help to evacuate the water that's coming down the Atchafalaya once the spillway is opened on Sunday. As for rainfall, the model's out to lunch today. The Europeans certainly, this is the GFS, the latest one that's just come in, and this is going for 2-3 inches of rain. I buy that. There's going to be isolated hot spots of yellow for sure, not only to the north of us, but somewhere in Louisiana. So we won't underestimate the rainfall. I think the Weather Prediction Center is doing much the same. For now, we're going to say generally 2 to 4, but I think we're going to have more, 4 to 8 in isolated spots, 3 to 5 as you go farther to the north in areas that don't need the rainfall. That'll be draining more water into the Mississippi. So it's going to be a long summer where we're talking about Mississippi River water well through July the way it's shaping up right now. Near term, nice and quiet through tomorrow morning after those early evening showers or thunder showers. Then a Few scattered storms tomorrow afternoon. 76 the low tonight. It's going to be warm and humid for sure. Few clouds out there and calm winds for sure. Tomorrow, another hot one. Will go 96 or 97. Heat index in the same area as well. Late afternoon shower or storm possible at about 10%. As we head into Wednesday, we do expect an increase in moisture, not directly influenced with that tropical disturbance, but a better chance of storms. And then we'll say the threat of heavy rain and elevated tides as we head into Thursday, but we cannot go with any real definitive hard numbers. Look at the lows leading up to Thursday, upper 70s to near 80, so it's going to feel quite uncomfortable. And then rain chances come down into the weekend, into early next week, so we will see drier air, but we're still planted in the 90s other than the days we see pretty good rain chances. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's the flip side, won't be quite as hot.
All right. Thanks, Rob.